Hey everyone, so in this video what we're going to do is we're going to look for a video online, download that video, edit the video in a certain format so that we can use it within the simulator that I've created, and then wrap things up. So that's what this tutorial is going to be about. So when you're looking for a clip, obviously it depends on what the assignment is, but for instance a layered assignment, you're going to want to look for a clip, say on YouTube, and a lot of times what I do is go to YouTube and find a clip that I like and that has multiple states in it. So for instance with a layered assignment I might want to have kind of an explore state into a suspense state into like a battle state, and I've just pulled up a Call of Duty clip where in here I might start this out with kind of a little bit of suspense, one layer, and I just looked online for some clips, and so maybe I would start it there, and then later what I would do is once the actual action started, right, coming up here, maybe I'll start it here too. I think the most important part is to pick a clip that you're comfortable with, that musically fits your style a little bit. So here's probably where I'll start the clip. Sort of at the beginning, not a lot's happening, they're talking to one another. It might be good for just a very calm drone that sits underneath something for my first layer. Then once we get more into the combat where things get a little definitely build up in terms of intensity, I might want to add more layers. So this still probably drone here. You're going to have to look at your clip and make sure it's the right clip for you in terms of, all right, I'm spotting it and I know where those layers are going to come in. In any case, this is the clip that I sort of spotted and I'm like, yeah, this is the one. So let's go ahead and download this clip. So what you do is you take the YouTube link and you go to a site that actually will download those movies for you. I like this one, convert to mp3.net, and you can insert your video link and you can tell it that you want to download a video. I'm going to do MP4 because that's pretty common. You hit the convert button. Then it will start preparing the video download and get it ready for you. Then you just click download. Now, depending on how big your movie is, it may take a little while to download that. So I'm going to pause the video while it downloads my clip because it looks like it's going to take about 10 minutes. And then we'll resume this right after it downloads. Okay, my video looks like it's almost done downloading. So after it's done downloading, then what I'm going to do is convert it so it'll work a little bit easier inside of a DAW and in the engine itself. So I'm going to use a tool for that called Mpeg Stream Clip, which is really great for not only converting to a specific video format, but also to allow me to edit or cut down my video to the length that I need it to be. So my video is almost done. You'll want to download one of these if you don't already have it. I have the Mac version, that's kind of what I'm using today. And I've already downloaded Mpeg Stream Clip. Free program, works totally great. Okay, so my video is almost downloaded, another few seconds here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag that into, I'm going to go to my downloads folder here and pull out my new movie that I have. And I'm going to open up my applications folder, go ahead and go to Mpeg Stream Clip. Here it is. And when I have Mpeg and Stream Clip open, I can just drag whatever movie I want to into it, and I can edit it. Now, before I was talking about how I kind of wanted to start it where that scene starts, so I hold the Shift key down, then I can select a portion of the movie. And for this assignment, I kind of wanted to have at least 2 or 3 minutes of footage. So I'm going to go into the garage here, or even further, go up to the Edit menu. I can then trim this, so now I have just this piece right in here. So I start outside in the street, and then I sort of end up in the garage at some point. Okay. So all that's all set, and then I need to export my video. So export it as a QuickTime, because that's a pretty familiar format that we can use in our DAWs, and it works in the engines that I provided for you. The best compression format to use for most purposes is H.264. It's really common, and it's the best sort of compression versus size that I find in most of the video compression formats. So I'll do H.264, no sound because I don't want to hear what's on the video. Then I'm going to pick something small in terms of my frame size. I don't need it to be very big, so I'm going to do 320 by 240. The smaller it is, it will also make my DAW not be bogged down with having to stream that stuff off a disk. So I do 320 by 240 unless I need it to be nicer looking. And I say go ahead and make my movie, and then for the purposes of this, the easiest thing to do is call it movie.mov and put it wherever you want to put it. It's going to take a little while to convert your movie. Then once it's done, I'll be able to load that up in a DAW like Digital Performer or Pro Tools or Cubase or whatever, and kind of work with it in terms of reference materials. I don't want to score directly to this because I'm scoring with layers, but I do want to visualize it and make sure my music's going to kind of go along with it. But the layers entering and exiting are the key part of this assignment, so those are the things that are going to be syncing to my video. In the next tutorial, we'll be talking about my layered engine and how that works. See you on the other side.